This Sunday, we celebrate the solemnity of the Holy Trinity. Though the word Trinity was never mentioned in the scriptures, there are places in the Bible that points to the Trinity. Like Genesis 1 verse 26, let us make man in our own image and likeness. The us here points to persons, the persons of the Trinity. Therefore, the doctrine of the Trinity states that God is one but three persons, and they are divine, co-equal, co-eternal, and consubstantial, meaning same substance. A man once came to me complaining, his sons lives and acts recklessly. Perhaps they have forgotten their roots and identity. Therefore, today the church reminds and assigns us to a divine root and identity in the Trinity. Little wonder all we do in the church begins and ends in the Trinity, in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. However, we do not just belong to this root. We are initiated through our baptism. Little wonder Jesus said in Matthew 28, "Go into the world and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." What do we learn from our roots in the Trinity? Unity and communion. They work, function, and create in unison. Understanding, Jesus humbled himself even unto death. He did this because he understood the way of the Father. So he aligned to the way of the Father. They had a united purpose, the salvation of humanity. The message today is, go back to your roots. We go back to our roots and identity when we begin to eradicate the spirit of individualism and selfishness. When we begin to live and exist as us and not I. When we learn to live, work, and create as one. When we begin to work towards a united purpose. When we begin to make efforts to understand each other in our strength and weakness. When we learn to help pave the way for each other to succeed and blossom. In Matthew 11 verse 29, Jesus said, "Learn from me, for my yoke is easy and light." Today, our word and yoke has continued to be heavy because we have failed to learn from our roots. The Trinity is a symbol of recreation. What was destroyed in sin, the Trinity in its perfect relationship rebuilt and renewed. It has renewed the face of the earth. I and you, when we go back to our roots, can renew the face of our world, our lives, our families, our relationships, and institutions.